Doctors, what patient made you go, "How the fuck are you even alive?" I was working trauma shift when this construction worker walked into our emergency room. I'm talking walked, not wheeled in on a stretcher. This guy Aaron shuffled through the automatic doors holding his arm against his chest, dirt and concrete dust covering his hard hat and work boots. Blood was dripping from his sleeve onto our floor. My attending physician took one look at him and asked what happened. Aaron shrugged with his good shoulder and said he fell off some scaffolding. When we asked how far, he said about 2 stories onto concrete. The whole trauma team exchanged looks because anyone falling 20 feet onto solid ground should be completely broken. But here was Aaron, standing upright, asking if we could just tape up his arm so he could get back to work. His crew was short-staffed, and they needed him to finish pouring concrete before it got dark. I've seen car accident victims with less composure than this guy had after falling 2 stories. We got him onto an examination table and started taking vitals. His blood pressure was slightly elevated, but nothing crazy. Heart rate was normal. He was chatting with the nurses about how his foreman was going to be mad about the delay. Meanwhile, we're all wondering how this man wasn't screaming in agony. The x-rays came back, and I nearly dropped the films. This guy had multiple hairline fractures running through his ribs like spider webs. His left shoulder was completely dislocated. Most shocking was his chest scan showing a partially collapsed lung. Any normal person would be gasping for air, but Aaron was breathing fine and cracking jokes. When my attending showed him the x-rays, Aaron squinted at them and said that explained why his side felt a little sore. A little sore. This man had broken ribs and a punctured lung and described it as feeling a little sore. He asked again if we could just pop his shoulder back in place and wrap his ribs so he could head back to the site. We explained that he needed to stay for observation because of the lung issue. Aaron sighed and said his crew really needed him tonight. That's when we started digging deeper into